Everyone has a story. Everyone has a journey. Everyone has something that brought you here to this room, but also puts you in alignment with the path that you're on. I'm going to tell you a story this morning, my friends. And after this story, I'm going to be in this room for one of the breakouts. So we'll have a lot of time to interact throughout the day. But as I'm telling the story, I want you to think about your journey, everything that you've had to overcome to be here, and what the next 5, 10 years look like for you. I'm the eldest in my family. I have 3 younger sisters. And ever since I was a kid, all I wanted to do was to play. I wanted to feel loved. I wanted to feel part of something. I wanted to feel important. I wanted to believe in myself. And that feeling doesn't go away even as adults. The work that you're doing, when you are helping other people, you feel a feeling called fulfillment. You're using your gift to help another person to live. That's a true blessing. I want you to think about where you were from 0 to 6 years of age. From 0 to 6, most important years of how we were taught to learn, to speak, to interact in the world, to how we are respectful in public, how we greet each other. And for some of you, maybe that time frame was very traumatic. Maybe it was a difficult time and you are still working through some of that stuff back then. Myself, Alvin, our ancestors had to overcome a lot. Even to this day, still trying to put out fires that are happening all the time. Each and every one of us here are chosen to be here. You were given gifts, you were given talents and abilities to help society to move forward. You were given these gifts, you were chosen for them. That's what I was told when I was a young man by my kukam and the elders back home in my community. From 0 to 6 though, it was a tough time for myself. I didn't realize what was normal wasn't so normal for myself. 0 to 6, witnessing trauma, violence, domestic violence, addictions, poverty. I used to live in a northern reserve, I would say about 5 hours north, close to 5 hours north in Big River First Nation, Saskatchewan. And when I lived there, I was living with 2 parents. You know, it's a blessing to be raised by 2 loving parents. I'll say that. If you were given 2 parents that raised you, that nurtured you, that is a true blessing right there. A lot of my people back home, to this day, we're struggling to have 1 parent in the house right now. So life was normal to me. Waking up, seeing my family, living the day. And as I got to kindergarten though, I realized that I don't think my life was that normal. I rarely saw my dad. I rarely would feel part of a family at times.